I'll just play. I think I want 4 stirrings. I'm just gonna play 3 jars. The reason to play 3 jars is I don't have Spire of Industry in my deck, so it's less important to have like a jar turn 1. So I think this is okay. I'm just gonna run it like this. Let's see. You know, we're not trying to win. I don't know. What is there to win these days? We're not trying to win a challenge. Yeah, that's the one. So maybe we just need to just play, guys. I also don't have a ton of time, so rather just play. One Steel Overseer, one Throne of Geth. My reasoning is these bad cards, like Animation Module, Throne of Geth, Steel Overseer, they get better the less you have, because when you draw one, it's good, but when you draw the second one, it's worse, right? So I think Jar is very good still. I like the free access score. I like playing only one forest. I like living dangerously. I like having 10 red sources, so we have more or less a chance to cast this on turn 1. Let's see how that works. And it's so good, the mana on red-green is insane. Maybe this should be... So the thing is, I really like the pathways in red-green because they're completely painless, and you just play them for green first, and then for red the rest of them, right? It's just really simple. Whereas if you play... This one is always painful, whether you play for green or red. So I think this is fine. I think there will be very seldom you will lock yourself out of red by playing this. Yeah, Plasmas in green-red is really good. I think in green-white as well, but in green-white you need to be, you know, a bit more cautious. Like on green-white, I think 2 pathways is fine in green-white. Because I also don't want to play the full 8 pain lands, so that's why I'm playing also a green-red pathway. Alright, let's look at this hand. We have Saga, we have Zavaz, we have Ballista, we have Throne of Geth. I mean, this hand is just gas, basically. Like, this hand doesn't get much better than this, honestly. I think we're gonna keep this in hand so we can sacrifice on turn 2, on turn 4. So you can, if you keep this in hand, you don't play turn 1. This can be your 4th land, so you can activate Zavaz the same turn you make a construct. So we play this, we play Zavaz, we go. How high do you rate Esper Sentinel? Very high. Like, Esper Sentinel is just crazy. Like, imagine this was an Esper Sentinel. My opponent would be in trouble right now. I think he's kind of hot, man. Like, look, have you guys looked at it? It's just... I mean... You put Esper Sentinel on Google, and that's all it shows. Like, look at this, man. Look at this red... Look at this, guys. Let's zoom in. Maybe the face is a 7, but look at those biceps right here. Those biceps are 9.5 out of 10. Just missing some veins there. My opponent is a Ragavan gamer. Ah, no, it's a Rhino gamer. I mean, if you're playing green-white, you should be playing. So we're playing against Rhinocerons. I guess I'm just gonna play... Do I play my Throne of Geth out here? None of my plays I love, so I think I'm just gonna play my Throne of Geth. You know, Throne of Geth is a good play when you're expecting interaction. My opponent could be interacting here. Esper Sentinel works out. It does work out. It's like, the more the other refuses to change, the more he gets pumped. Oh, funny. Why would they play Dagon? Is it that good, the Gon? On the Dagon? Like, why would they play a shitty Shock? I'm mostly Hammer player, that's moving back to skills. I play Affinity Primo Band, so I'm not 100% sure how things are right now. I'm writing a primer, so... Yeah, I guess Gon is very good, right? Gon is also completely breaking the color pie. I'm just gonna make constructs here. I don't really... I think, you know, constructs will block the rhinos pretty profitably. Yeah, it's rhinos. But it's good that you tell me, because, you know, these developments, if you don't play a lot, you kind of miss sometimes these little developments. I'm gonna, of course, write Beer Struggle. Beer Snuggle. Beer Struggle is what I get, like, advertisements on YouTube. Dude, I haven't streamed in a week, so it's like nobody was awake while I streamed. And my opponent most likely has Rhinocerons here, but we will block, you know. We will be blockers. This will be 5/5s. We're gonna play a worker. Life is gonna be good. I am very good. I just literally started streaming, and I'm not gonna be streaming for long, but just gonna play the Osiris, I believe, here. So now we have a 5-5. This thing blocks rhinos all day. I mean, I don't really think I want to attack into... So if I attack, they play rhinos, they double block. They kill one of the... They kill one of the constructs, and they lose one of the rhinos. Yeah, Power Conduit was great, but that was before people had answers. So if I attack, they play rhinos. They double block, lose a rhino, and I'm left with a 4-4, which I can trade. I'm not sure if that's really the one line I want. I think that's not the line I want. I think the defensive line, I have next turn a very powerful turn with Ravager, Ballista, and Worker. So I don't really feel the trade is benefiting me here. I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, Bear Snuggle. Is it bear or beer? I don't know. I'll call you bear or beer, depending on my mood. Oh, they're shocking. Wow. They also, yeah, I think bear. I don't know, you know, where you're not. Let's see what they have in their deck. Rhinos, Dead Gons, Force of Negation, Dead Gons. They are playing subtly? Wow. Gamer. Waterlogged Groove and Fury. Alright. So we know that we need to pay attention. They are playing at least 2 subtleties. Yeah, exactly. So there's no reason to attack. And my opponent's at 14. And that's for sure lethal and Ballista. So my opponent plays like a Shellization here. And taps out completely. Even if they don't tap out, they only have a deck gone, right? So I can just... I mean, they could have subtly, I guess. But, yeah. But they have 2 subtleties in their deck, right? So... I don't know how many they play. I don't think they can play many more than 2, right? Like, they dilute their deck so much. With playing Force of Negation, subtly. That Prismatic Command here, which is very strong. But worst case scenario, we can sacrifice whatever they target. Yeah, Borrower, but Borrower costs 2 mana, right? So here is the thing. If they have Borrower here, so I think I'm gonna double block. If they have Borrower, they will blink 1, but I can sacrifice it. They'll lose the Borrower, and they will still trade the other one. So I think I'm just gonna block and block. And this is gonna be a 2/2, and then next turn with Ballista and Ravager is just lethal, right? It looks cool, this card. I don't own him, actually. I kind of had forgotten that Red-Green has such an amazing untap lands with Grove and Carplusan Forest. Carplusan. So, the thing is, Sentinel, all jokes aside, it's like one of your best turn 1 plays. Like just imagine this game. I mean, of course, it's hard to, but if I play Esper Sentinel turn 1, my opponent deck guns it, they 2-for-1 themselves. If my opponent doesn't play the deck gone, and instead they wait until turn 2, well, that's their turn 2, which is spent on a deck gone, instead of doing anything else. If my opponent doesn't have the deck gone, I draw a card when they do the Violent Outburst. And all of that for a 1/1 I can sacrifice, you know? Whereas Zavaz just kind of died and didn't do anything. Zavaz and Worker, they're not such good turn 1 plays. And against Shadow decks, Mishra's Bubble decks, Consider decks, Control decks, you know, they will end even Hammer decks, Esper Sentinel. I think it's just good against such a big chunk of the metagame right now. You know, like, it's very good against this. It's very good against this. It's very good against this. It's not amazing against this, but it's fine against this. How good is Zavaz? Zavaz is crazy. Zavaz acts as a sack outlet, which is very important. It acts as a worker. How it can be a Ballista recasted from graveyard, like an X equals 1. Does it kind of have more than 2 CMC? Alright, so Basically here I'm going to block. And the reason for that is my opponent probably has another Violent Outburst. That means they tap out, and then I kill them with the Worker Ballista almost for sure next turn, right? Yeah, that's for sure lethal. So I want them to interact. I want them to interact now. I don't want them to interact next turn. I don't want them to just hold that mana here. Yeah, Zabaz is really fucking good. Like it's Saga Outlet, it can fly, and it can also sacrifice itself. If you're playing 2 Zabaz, the second Zabaz enters the battlefield. It's fine, we take those. You know, they do Fire and Ice, they tap out. I sacrifice one of my tokens, proliferate here. Next turn play Ravager and Ballista and win the game. Sack comes up a lot. The flying comes up more in the green-white version. So the green-white version is really, really Naya, because you play 4 Spire of Industry at least. And I'm a big fan of this card, which I just received on the mail. Maybe we shouldn't. Shit, I got some foil Necromancias, guys. What? Vale, boy. So green-white is really like Naya. So, but we'll do some unboxing later. So you do use all the modes quite a lot. So deals 2 damage here, destroys target artifact here. So this will be 4/4. Okay, so we're gonna do is we're gonna sack it here. And then these 2 will die, yeah. Well, I have a Galvanic Blast on my sideboard. It's not 0. Could have sacked and proliferated here, but this way we deal with the Rhinos. We still have a board next turn. And we still have a 2/2. We have these. So we can hit them. I'm pretty sure they're actually almost dead, right? So, play Ravager, play Ballista. Sack Ton of Gas to itself. It is a 2/2, 3/3, 2/2. Hit them for 3. You hit them for 3, go to 11. Sacrifice a Ravager. Sacrifice this to Ravager. It's a 3/3, 6/6. But it hits 8, so it's not really lethal here. Is there another way to make it more lethal? Play Ravager, play Ballista. No. So I think the play is we play Ravager. They are like missing land drops here. Play Ballista. And we hit them for 2. We pass the turn. If they play Shallowization, they were just gonna die then thereafter, so. Nice. They do have solid Fury here. I think we'll still be good. We've been playing quite a lot of red cards actually in the sideboard. I'm playing Galvanic Blast and Ancient Grudge. And all, basically red-green is just mono-green. That's basically the thing. I'm not adding any color. I'm just playing pathways and groves instead of forests. That's the thing. And then you get to play like Gembrazer, Galvanic Blast, Ancient Grudge. It's kind of hot. So here I have an Azusa for my Titan deck. We're gonna skip that. Here, I don't know what this is. There's a Necromancia and a Blood Fountain. I got my Blood Fountains now. Titan Gamer, yeah. I mean, fuck a Titan Gamer, yeah. Not ashamed to say so. Bunch of crap. Another Necromancia. No, I'm not. I don't play EDH. And then I got my Needleverse Pathways. This card is so beautiful. And I got my Talismans of Progress and my Orion for the Urza deck. Give me a fitness tip. I don't know, man. 10,000 steps in a day will keep you alive for longer. So do it. Got my Glynn Cane. Alright, this is Rough the Fury. What is the Exile? A Bone Crusher. Alright, so let me focus for a second, people. Why is my opponent pyrokinesising me for 0 mana? I don't know. I would be feeling much more comfortable if I had lures I could grab right now. So 2 damage here. Alright, you evoke. And 2 damage here. That's crazy. So if the Throne of God, if I sack here, they probably have another interaction, right? I could also just sack this, put it here. I have 3 cards in hand. I don't play EDH, no. Alternatives for pushes with a sprained wrist. It's probably a good idea not to put pressure on your wrist if you are doing, you know, if you sprain it. I would say shit, man, you got me a bit there. So I could sack here, put here. So this is the obvious play, right? Throne of God sacks here, puts here. And then they just... The other play is just to sack the Ravager to itself and put it here. And if my opponent has another removal spell, another Prismatic Command would be kind of rough. No matter how we slice it, right? It will be kind of rough. Yeah. So I think maybe the best play is just to sack this here. Yeah. So I'm going to just sack the worker. Put it here. Alright. So with the sprain wrists, I mean, I think the best would be to just kind of take it like very easy, you know, and you can do like plank holds, where you're just holding the plank if that doesn't hurt you. If that still hurts you, just go like very slow. If that still hurts you, you can... There's some research that shows that if you get one side stronger, your lacking side will like kind of gain strength in the process. Discover a commander never pick up? No. The card is great, but it's just kind of bad, honestly. I did the Saga. So this means I can pump and sack. I'm gonna play the Saga. So they could have another Violent Outburst, right? This surely looks like a Violent Outburst to me. So I think I'm just gonna attack with Ravager and see what happens. Okay. So this is 4, go to 8. Can pump. Yeah, so I have lethal. No, because I want to pump the Ballista. Because now, for example, they take 4, they go down to 8. Then I can sacrifice here, this would be 6, 6, 7, 7, and then pump the Ballista and it's lethal. So I don't need to swing with Igmas. Alright, so I just pass here. I could be that I have lethal already, but since I drew a Saga, I don't feel particularly in a rush. If my opponent taps out at some point, they're just dead, right? So we can just keep doing what we just did. So what's happening right now is my opponent is dead on board. I mean, subtly they can flash in, but it's only a 3-3. And it doesn't affect, it only affects the stack. So now I can attack with both. I mean, they could have Dead Gone, I guess, but Dead Gone doesn't really do anything, right? Yeah. So I think now I can attack with both. I can pump and I can sack. And then I can kill both of the rhinos. No. I don't need to do anything at all. Just you take the damage, you die. So yeah. So you know we play as low and we win. Yeah, at least it's the stack only. If it was a creatures on board, subtly would be crazy. I have no, as it's been kind of the norm recently, I have nothing against them. I guess Galvanic Blast kills rhinos. It's not great, but I have nothing against them. Maybe on the worst side on my side. But is rhinos even popular right now? I feel I always play against them, but I am the only one on MTGO. Turbo of Star Fury, but it's kind of whatever. Yeah. I mean, the Throne was good. I got Steelers here. I think animation model is kind of bad. I think Throne is good because they have so much removal. Jar is good. I can get a Steerings. Got a Worker, maybe? I would love to have a Darcy Citadel to turn this on. I just realized. But whatever. This list is not optimized by any chance, by any means, guys, so don't go crazy. So, yeah, here I have the final. I bought a Fateful Absence as well. It's very hot, I think. It's a good card. I bought a Hell Fountain. For some reason, I have more Necromancias here. I apparently have 5 Necromancias. Alright, this hand's kind of good, right? We go Reborn 1, then Scales of Us. Yeah. Bring Mirror for Rhinos, but I've been thinking about cutting them. Yeah, I mean, of course, if I had Mirror or Chalice, I would 100% play it, but I don't. This is actually a very good draw. Because this allows us to kill them turn 4. So, we need to draw a land to kill them turn 4. I think it's okay. Suspend Crashing Footholds. Missing 1-drops? No. So they probably just drew this right. Alright, so I'm gonna play Scales and Zavas here. If they kill it, they kill it. I'm not gonna craft into it. I can save the craft for later. If I draw a lane next turn, let's see what I do. I think I like making constructs here, most likely. They can have Force of Vigor. Well, that's just life if they have it. This pause made me think they may have Force of Vigor, or maybe they have that gone. I think even if they have Force of Vigor, we're not in the worst shape possible. But Reborn here is a bit awkward, of course, right? Like, if this was an untapped line, I would have a guaranteed turn 4 kill. I mean, of course, not through Force of Vigor. It's kind of hard to play around Force of Vigor, though. So, I don't know, I was rambling a lot. I've been talking about a lot of things. One finds an island. Maybe a Blood Moon. I mean, it's annoying, I guess. If they go like Forest or Peasant for Forest into Blood Moon. Kills our Saga, kills our Enigma. Well, Enigmas is just a red source, but we still get to play a Hangavak. Alright, they did have the Force of Vigor. They exiled another Crashing Foothold, so that means they only have 2 left in the deck. That's just life, you know. We got the extra counter in here, so it could be worse. Specialization, yep. So they have only 2 more Rhinos we need to get through. Honestly, not the worst. No. It is not honestly not the worst. Let's see what they have any. They have Blood Moon actually. They have another Force of Vigor list in their deck. I think this matchup is so dependent on how many Forces of Vigor do they draw. I can't really cast it on the moment. So I'm going to play my Hangouts Walker here, and I'm probably gonna graft onto it. Here you go. I can take a hit. Should be okay. The problem is if I block here and then they take it here. Huh. We just block here. Not amazing. I don't love blocking here. I think I just like taking this. Take it to the face. They only have one more Rhinos in their deck, but they have one coming off suspend in 2 turns. So I can pump here, I can play a Throne of Geth. I'm gonna play Throne of Geth. If I draw an untap line next turn, it could be that I can win. Let's see what they have though. If they have like another Force of Vigor or something with that. Oh my god. Okay, that's their last Rhinos though. This could be that we're dead, right? They have a 16, 18 power. Yeah, I think we're dead. We can proliferate. That's 10 exactly. Yeah, there's nothing we can do with that. So we can block here and then we take... No, we're dead. Yeah, whatever. They are the perfect, so we go game 3. Indeed. Whoa, wow. Yeah, but I don't have anything against this deck. I mean, we had a go. Yeah, it was definitely actually close. I mean, it was closer than it seemed, but we just dead there. They had 18 power. I'm gonna keep these hands. I know it kind of dies like Saga dies, but they sometimes don't have skills, you know. Like sorry, sometimes they don't have Force of Vigor. Sometimes they do though. The thing is, like, what do we even play, you know? If we play a Saga... this stuff. If I draw 1-drop, I'll probably play Ozlis on 1-drop. I'm gonna play the Saga here. Maybe force it. No. I'll play Hangavak. Next turn, Drowser and I didn't get forced here, guys, so we take those. So yeah, like trying to hold like a plank position or doing like HSSs with the other hand. You can do things with bands. If you attach a band to your wrist instead of your hand and you just push, you know, kind of like sitting down, touching it behind you and just pushing like this. Can be something, put like a wrist wrap or something so you don't get like... Alright, that's fine. I guess I'm gonna play these. I don't know if I want to make a Saga. I guess I'm gonna make a Saga token, get my value while I can. I'm gonna hit them for 2 here. And I have my Saga token, and I can surprise kill them next turn. They just play a Chalice Agent. They haven't really forced me now, so unless they draw force like right now this turn, they don't have force. Yeah. Like if they don't force me like right now, this second, they don't have like they don't have force. Maybe we can still play around it. Why doesn't it work? I think you need to just go deck like this. Or it doesn't work at all. Then I'm just gonna send it to you. Yeah, my opponent doesn't do anything. That means they more than likely have the bad numbers, right? So I'm gonna get as Baz, I believe. And I could play this to sack. Or I could play this to get it rolling. I mean, this is a 6/6 stack with 3 hunters, so this can trade with both. I think I'm gonna play the Ozolist here, actually, so... This makes it a 7/7. So... I mean, we have a Ravager also in hand and a second Saga rolling. So I kind of like putting the pressure. My opponent did not block. Holy crap. Okay, they take 9 here. They must have Prismatic Command or something like that. That's fine, though. Or a Force of Vigor. They just decide to hardcast it. I mean, they could play all sorts of cards here. Shattering Gust, maybe. They have the Violent Outburst and they didn't cast it. Wild. But it goes down to 8. They reveal things we knew already, so that's okay. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Opponent has 5 cards in their hands. 6 cards in the moment. You have some big construct boys. We have a nice setup with the Welding Jar, the Skills, the Ozolist. We have Ravager. You know, we have all sorts of things here. I guess our best draw is just Ballista. So we can protect it with the Welding Jar and just go all in on it. I'm actually I kind of worker Pawn Roses for a third Ozolist. But maybe I should just be cutting the Steel Overseer and just play the not a worker. I don't know. It's kind of a flex log. It's whatever. Come on, Born Man. They play a land. They shockingly shock. They probably have a hardcast Force of Vigor here. I know. I know, guys. I think I'm just gonna play it slow. Yeah, this is match 3. Yeah. Still at 20 live. Yeah, game 3, sorry. So I can sack this. So I can Pendelhaven here. That's 3 damage. Sack this is lethal. Alright, so I'm not gonna play around another force. Sure. So if I sack this here, this is 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. So it's gonna be 3. Countess plus 5, right? So Dead on board indeed. Many ways they're dead on board. And I can still, you know, the reason I'm doing it like this is this is already lethal, right? So I also make a construct. This Waterlog Grove, guys, was a secret agent. I was concealed like an idiot. We beat them. We're right back. Just in time. Alright, we beat them, boys. Yep, actually the first was good there. The first was really good. The pathway would also been be good. But I think Grove is, it's very nice not to kill yourself, you know? And, you know, we had ways to deal 1 extra damage. So here, we definitely keep this hand. My opponent is a Lurus Gamer. I think it's gonna go Scalestorm 1. Just to make... Oh, I played it as a great... Alright, I fucked up. I fucked up, guys. I wanted to play it as a green source, and I played it as a red source. Oh, it's Hammer. So maybe we just that anyway. Dude, this is like... I feel this is a start that should be less common than this. Why do they always have Sploonish Drum? Oh, is it like... Oh, Lord. Hammer is actually a good matchup for skills. I just kind of threw it, man. What do I do? Do I play my Saga and I forget about my skills? Play this on turn 4, make construct. Seems a bit slow. Do I play this Stab but then I don't do anything this turn, and next turn I play Saga, Ravager, Saga skills Ravager? Yeah, you're right. That's a good sign, in fact. Should I just go slow and just make the Saga now? Take it a bit easy. Make constructs. Play the skills that turn like on turn 4 or 5. I'm not sure, man. I don't know what is better. I think both options you could make an argument for. I mean, I could play the scales. I play Saga Ravager here. It's not the worst. Well, let's do that. I think Saga Ravager, and then we play the skills the next turn. Yeah. I'm not gonna attack, of course. I mean, they can draw Hammer plus Equiper. Ah, you're right. So we can play the skills on turn 4 when we have nothing else. I'm sorry, on turn 5 when we have nothing else to do with our mana. And I mean, as long as we block, and I definitely don't want to give them a card, you're right. So they have Pure Steel Balance. So they have an Equiper now. They just need the Hammer. No attacks. They definitely have a Metalcraft. Yeah. That's probably the best. We're not gonna play this well in jar. We're just gonna make this and make a construct. Since they don't have Sigarda's 8, they cannot really equip it to the Ornithopter, right? So we can just block. And we can just take the game a bit slower, play the Reborn next turn, play the skills and the jar the turn after. Yeah, not giving them cards seems smart when they have only 2 cards. Now they have a Saga. That means they'll have a Hammer in 2 turns. They tap in this, and they're putting Lurus in their hand. Okay, Lurus doesn't do anything at the moment, so that's okay for me. so we're just gonna make constructs here. We have a 5-up. There's no need to attack either. Alright, so this is a saga. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another construct. I would really love to find. I'm guessing I'm just gonna. I could play an animation model. That doesn't seem that good. I think a nozzle is. Yeah, probably nozzle is the best card we can get here. And next time we play Saga, Jar, Scales, and we just wait for a Ballista, basically. Any Needle main? No. Hello, Daniel. No, I'm not playing Needles main. My opponent can make a construct next turn. It's gonna be pretty weak. Dude, I feel like I always play against Hammer. No, I don't have Needles in main. I don't think I even bring in Needle against them, actually. Yeah, I could name Hammer, I guess. That would be the name. Oh, they're just casting the lures? Wild. Why would you cast it? Why would you cast the lures? Do you have a bubble in hand? Nothing. Wild place. Why would you do that? I guess they want to equip the hammer to the lures. So I'm just waiting for a Ballista here. That's my way to win. Or a flyer. This scales, this triggers, say, okay, I pay my thing. And, yeah. Just waiting wins, you're right. So I don't even need to attack because it's just block and recast, right? So I think my opponent could have Needle in the main deck, but I would be very surprised. I think my opponent's just going to equip the hammer to the Lurus. And we're just going to block with a worker. It's going to make a few more constructs. We have time. We basically win once we draw Ballista, Enigma. Like even a Hangavite probably just does it. We have an alternative stack outlet here. They have the hammer. They draw a card, which is very good for them, obviously. Oh no! They found the Ginger Bruter. Alright, they have another hammer we lose. Holy shit, what a draw. That is a draw, by the way. Alright, so we lose next turn. Oh, wow. Don't tell me you have another hammer. Let's see with haste. Alright, guys, let's just draw a Ballista, shall we? I mean, I can activate this, gain 1 life, 21, 22, that doesn't do anything. Oh well, that's rough. Dude, that's like one off in their deck, man. This is exactly what they needed to not win. We have 4 Steerings in our deck, 4 Ballistas. So, I mean, we have the chance to win here. Savaz would definitely, sadly, not do it. Savaz would not do it. Yeah, they just got us, right? They got the one-off in their deck that wins the game. Yeah, that's just, yeah, I guess that's why they put the card in their deck. Alright. I'm just curious if we would find the Ballista here. No, wait, never mind. Then we're not winning. It happens. I guess Ancient Grudge, very good. Gembrazer, a bit lackluster against them, a bit slow. I think maybe like 3 Tonic Blasts. I think I like 1 or 0 jars. I don't like animation module. I think I like this on the play. Got Steerings. I mean, Throne is not needed. We could get a Pithing Needle in. Maybe the jar is just useless. I mean, sometimes it can be good. I can get a worker for a Pithing Needle. I see myself doing that. I just think the Gembrazer is just a bit too slow. Yeah, I'll bring in the Needle, yeah. I think Gembrazer is just a bit too slow. Yeah, I'll play the Needle. Wow, man. The one of Gingerbrute. For exactly lethal. Well, we had a lot of looks into... We had like 8 draws that more or less won us the game right there, so... this hand is again good. Yeah, I know what it does. So I'm gonna play this as a green source. This time around. I mean, we were not gonna win anyway. Thanks for the follow, Squalor Time. No drum, bro. Dude. The Scourge of Hardened Skills. Alright, so I'm just gonna play the Saga here. Play my Hammer. Sorry, play my Hangelak. That means I need to pay 1 to attack through this. These planes are so horrible. Why did they do this? Can do a few things next turn, actually. What do they get? Hammer? Yeah. Oh, I was gonna have steerings for Ballista, but it seems like we got it already. So, my opponent has 2 cards in hand. Sorry, two lands. Could play second Saga. Could play Llanowar Reborn. Pump. I could steerings, play Llanowar Reborn, pump this. It's not a bad play. And then next turn I have like the kill with Ravager and Ballista. I think that's better than running out the Ravager. Yeah, so let's just steerings here. Zavaz, or Crackcron, Pathway. I think I like the Zavaz, whatever. Any order, play Reborn. I'll pass a turn, and see what they do. Yeah. Gingerbrute, the Scourge of Modern Mates. Haste, dude. It's a haste, 1/1 haste. For 1, it cannot be blocked, and for 2, untapping it, you gain 3 life. Talk about a more random effect on a card than saying that it's basically... This card is basically... this card is basically a cookie that has haste. You know? And it cannot be blocked. It's fine, mate. It's fine. Have a nice day. They put it on the Pure Steel Paladin? Oh. Then they don't know they're dead, guys. They do not realize that they're dead. It's a flavor text. Ah, you got me there for a second. Trader Joe Mantegna. Alright, so we won. So gonna get our trusty Ozolis here. Play Inmos. Play Ballista. I don't need to graft. This will graft. Alright, then we're gonna take them on the draw. What, do you know the gingerbread main rhyme? No. What is it? Dude, I was pinging the Gingerbrute. Asshole. Tell me, Pokemon fan. Entertain me. I think I won the 4th blast on the draw. Nah, I think I'm gonna leave the Steelers series. Very good. I think we go like this. We're gonna bring the 4th blast, keep the 24 lands since we're playing 3 tap lands. I could see myself cutting one if my opponent was playing like something else. Run as fast as you can. You can catch me on Gingerbread Man. No! Mana base, why? I mean, this hand is actually good. Ah. Wow, guys. It's, I mean, whoever says that Twitch does not make you more enlightened, doesn't make you come closer to the most enlightened among the thinkers in the universe. They just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'll give this hand. I'm just gonna draw red source, right? Just gonna be able to grudge things. And then it's when you know. They play Phyrexia, but if I draw scales, I want to play these next turn on these, so just play these. Play these. Don't kill me, bro. Wow, guys. I mean, you can tell. I'm not from those. It is a huge poem, actually. In fact, holy crap. Dude, my mana base. Mana base, please. Oh, sure. I'm just using my mana here. My opponent's not doing anything with their turn. Continue with recommended cookies. Gingerbread man poem. And we were gonna play and read this. Once there was a gingerbread man baking in the gingerbread pan. Haha, I love it. This is making a construct right now. Right. Ah, they can tap this for mana. Oh, a Genjo Castle. Somebody's been You can do things to me. Once there was a gingerbread man baking in a gingerbread pan, raising eyes and cherry nose, stream right down in this toes. A gingerbread man in a gingerbread pan. Dude, we're not doing those plays. We just have the big brain plays is just to literally draw red source. And we're fine. Anybody saying what the fuck, blah blah blah. Construct. I think I like making a construct. It's not the worst. We just then like blast two things and we have time. Then just like my opponent has 3 cards in hand. I have like 3 removal spells. I'm not gonna block with my Ravagers. Might as well just go in. Yeah, you can do that, but you also need to not do anything for 2 turns in a row. So I don't know how big brain it is. Dude, imagine this was a Gem Razor. We just have Gem Razor this away. My opponent constructs. Finds a Shadowpeer. They do not equip the Shadowpeer, interestingly enough. This only is a 3/3. We take those. We take 5. You can take 5. Has anybody taken 5 before in chat? I guess my opponent has a Pure Steel Paladin. Oh, Seal of Cleansing. What are you gonna cleanse? Seal of Cleansing. Alright, then I'm gonna make a construct. So, what do? We have lethal next turn with the Moss. So I think I just want to grudge. I could double grudge, but there's no need for it. I can just grudge next turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Zavas, the Glimmer Wasp. And I guess just not do anything at all. Alright, they cycle that right away, so I'm guessing the hand kind of sucks. Just put lures in your hand, broski, and notice how you die. It's so value to get lures in your hand. Core Outfitter. Whenever Core Outfitter enters the battlefield, you may attach target equipment you control to target creature you control. You got it? So this is instead of a 2-mana equip, you play a 2/2 that equips, guys. You see the math, how it checks out. You spend 2 whites instead of 2 colorless to equip. I mean, if that's not value, I don't know what is. We have lethal here, guys. So think we're just gonna like pop this away. I don't know. Do we care? Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it like a professional champion. A whole Grizzly Bear. And equipping for 2 mana. 2 mana, guys. It's a deal, man. Ah, I love it. Love to see it. Alright, guys. Anybody has some grudges in chat? Anything unresolved that you want to share with all of us? Anything that you feel has wronged you in the past? Yeah. Any like things you feel you could have done better, and instead you did not, and you feel some kind of remorse, you know, some kind of like apathy towards your outcomes. Anybody in that boat, or is only opponent? I think only opponent. Only opponent. Yep. I was gonna go for it almost no matter what, but they are Blanca in hand, so it had to be Path to Exile. I think they play like 1 Path to Exile if they play any. I think our Outfitter is a kind of a sucky card. I think my opponent was playing Will Krugers. If you don't guys don't follow him on YouTube, I think it's called Will Kruger. This guy. He's a very good player. Very good hammer player. This is the list that he plays. So yeah, actually has 2 paths on the sideboard, interestingly. Yeah, as I said, 1-off Gingerbrute. I really like more the other version that doesn't play Thoughtseize, the mono white version without Lurus. It's probably gonna be the last game for the night, guys. I gotta go after. And yeah, we're doing good. Deck is feeling great. Ancient Grudge was like strong. Oh, we're playing Tutors. You want the die roll. You want to play first. Yes. I keep this hand. I like Tutors. If you're not following him, you definitely should. Playing these plays are on Esper Sentinel, so we take those. This hand is good because I turned to Silverseer with a Welding Jar on the play with double Ballista. I mean, it's pretty good. It could be my opponent plays an Ignoble Hierarch and is gonna ping it down. I promise you to not... I don't know. It's fine as a 1 over 2 off. I love it, man. They bubble themselves. Of course, playing Silverseer is better here. My opponent, the Money Tutor, is probably playing some Grixis nonsense. Oh, it's blue-red. I'm gonna play... I think I'm gonna play my Ozolys out here. See if they counter it. Right. So, play this guy. I mean, they have a dice drop again. I guess we take it. Or we can just ping it. I mean, I'm kind of fine with them countering the Ozolist there. It was obvious they had a counter because they shot in the Steam Bands. They can try to steal the hang of the Wallista. They actually fetch themselves Unholy Hit. Walling Jar. This forces the removal. Like, big time. Double Unholy Hit, guys, for the price of 2 mana. They like the card on top, or at least they're not shuffling. So I'm guessing it's a Murktide Region. Play Scales, play Ballista, I guess. Maybe kill the other Ballista. No, it's just... We're a bit in trouble here. Not gonna lie. Did they say it to the one? They actually were, in fact, not lying about the Unholy Hit. This is lethal, guys. Ah, shit, man. This is good. I like Relic. I like Galvanic Blast. I don't think I like Animation Module. We just died to Murktide Region. We don't give a shit about anything else. Don't like Steel Overseer so much on the draw. I don't like Worker. Steerings can go. Saga can go. I mean, I would like to have 2 relics, but yep. It's like sitting on top of my deck, you know, with exactly the 3 lines. I actually drew very well with him. How many people have died of old age? I mean, of that exact situation. I think this is good. They tap out for an expressive iteration and they die. Just like that. They tap out for an expressive iteration and they're like, whoops, I died. Keep this hand too. I can block this. I can block the Shitter Rav again. Or I can play Ozolist and, you know. Alright, it's gonna play the Ozolist here. It's really good to draw our single forest here. We have a good hand. We can kill this DRC turn 2. Probably I will. My opponent could Blood Moon me or could Alpine Moon me on turn 2. That's kind of okay though. No reds, the heroes. They could have another Consider, but I'm pretty sure if they had another Consider, they could have casted it. So, I'm just gonna kill this now. Just gonna kill this now. Be done with it. Pass. Another DRC. All right. That's a good draw. I'm gonna make constructs here. I wanna keep this as a red source. Play as a red source. I guess I could play as a green source. So it's gonna make constructs. They could have dress down. But they could have also counterspell here, right? So it's no need to run into the counterspell when we have a Saga. And they still don't have a Delirium, so they don't want to give them the possibility to Delirium us. So this could be a 2/2. They hit it, or they dress down it, and on top of that, they hit us for one more. Yeah, I'll take one. You know, you don't want to do the thing your opponent wants you to do. My opponent obviously wants me to block here, or maybe it's a mind game, but just play my 2/2 here. Play this. I'm gonna get as a Bass and hold up my red source here. Could have gotten a relic too, but I think I like this red source. So if they try to steal a construct, I'm just gonna sack it. And I have a kill next turn pretty clearly with Ravager plus scales. There's no kills both my constructs, which is unfortunate. Okay. That's what it is. I could sack these and save these, but I'm just gonna rather play my skills now that they're tapped out. Put an island to the there. These things die. Thing goes to Jesus. This doesn't change anything at all, so them doing it like this doesn't really do anything. Digo, no, esta partida estoy.
¿Y cuánto te queda la partida?
No sé, 10-15 minutos.
He reportado la de...
Vale.
Me voy a contestar en cuanto la escrito.
Vale. My opponent obviously has counter magic here. So what are we gonna do? I guess we can start with... No. We're gonna play our Zavas. Play as a red source. Play our Zavas, see what happens. Then play our Hangawag. I guess my opponent will... play our Hangawag. So I can play the Steerings in case they counter it. They do have a dress down here. Sort of annoying. Or we can risk like the... They unholy hit the Zavas. So they can dress down in response. Alright, you guys surveil. So they could steal this on my turn, that's the problem, right? I could sack. What did they do? They put plots around the graveyard. I could sack. So if they have that dress down, this will die and nothing will happen. So I'm just gonna let it go, and then I will Steerings. If I find Ballista Ravager, we can also win. Like 2, maybe. They counter that. Right. I mean, it was worth it, I think. Because, I mean, this made it don't have a Sack Outlet next turn. Could have also just played the Hangawak. I mean, I don't know. My opponent's probably just stealing my Hangawak here. But we win with the Ravager Ballista, right? So I mean, I don't know if I win with Ravager Ballista. Hmm. They have the charm. They have the charm. They jump right here. The thing is, they cannot unholy hit their own Hangalak Walker. It's pretty hilarious. They have 3 cards in hand. What did they do with the last card? Okay, if they have... Alright, they fetch first. If they have Bolt plus... So they have Bolt plus Charm. This could be tough. So they unholy hit my Ravager, right? You can survey. So they definitely have Charm here. So they want to steal these and... Alright, so just keep this now. They have 2 cards in hand. They put a Consider in the graveyard. I'm gonna eat things. They could have another Charm. So they could have another Holy Heat. Yeah, he's a funny guy. It's a Demonic Tutors. I'll take this guy and block this guy. Did they keep that one back? No. I could die to Bolt here, so I kind of want to block. So if I don't block there, I die to Bolt, and that's like a bad place to be. Hello, Baba Constant. They can have Morktide plus hold up Bolt. I play my worker here. They have Charm, but then they're dead on board. No, it's fine. Charm can only steal 1 CMC or less. They could steal the Ozolith, but I can sacrifice it and just win the game. This is a lethal on its own, right? So may I just attack with the Ravager? No, I'll attack with the Ravager and the top third, I guess. Yeah. Attack Ravager and 1 top third. Yep. Alright, we beat the tutor with the Morktide. So I thought that, I don't know what was their plan. Maybe they should have, what they should have done, I feel, is they should have charmed my Hangalak, and then when I go and sacrifice it, they unholy hit my, Ravager. That gives them a bit more time. Alright, that was, oh boy. 3-0. We're on the draw. We're playing in red scales, no Lurus, so opponents are more in the dark. I'm assuming everyone just assumes. It sounds good. We have Oswald, we have Throne. Yeah, so I'm thinking, just looking at this hand. Oh, it's Titan. Yikes. Looking at this hand, I see a loss. Go Sion 1. Okay. Sion 1. Play Oswald. Ballista on 2. Maybe we can get Zavas. Yeah. I mean, that's not the worst. I'm gonna play a Sagon 1. I'm playing against Titan. I started this league yesterday, so I need to kind of finish it. And I'm 3-0, so I'm gonna play the other list later. Against Titan, double amulet. Oh no, shit, that's something on list. I think as long as they don't turn 3 Titan me, I can actually kill them turn 4, turn 3. Is this gonna be? They can pop this, get something, explore, but that's free. Oh, they bounce the bounce land. Okay, they replay this. Have 4 cards in hand. Okay. I'm just gonna play all these out here. Could I win with a? No, it's a need to get a win with the Zabas. So just gonna play Ballista. Black Red Adventures. Wow. Alright, that's a Saga. That's probably the draw for their turn, right? That means they can Titan us next turn. But we can also just kill the Titan next turn. It's gonna get a Zabas here. I don't have green at the moment. And I have these as a sack outlet already, so I'm just gonna play this. Play this green source. Play worker. I mean, mana issues will happen, you know. So I'll proliferate all of these. I'm not gonna proliferate these because that means they can make a construct and they can also get an amulet next turn. So it's gonna proliferate all of these, and I'm gonna go to combat. Put this here. This means I can kill a Titan. Worst case scenario. This is not lethal, but it's a 6/6 turn 3, right? And next turn I can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, right? And kill my opponent. What did they get? They get Tolaria West. I mean, if they don't kill me next turn, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, you can try that, but you realize that the more you change decks, the harder it gets to win. So next time we can get Ballista, sack these, proliferate. Yeah, they're just GG. I really like this, dude. Sion 1, winning, making. This was a cool line. This was a cool line. I like this a lot. Alright, post boards against them. This. I want this. Torpor Orb. Didn't really see the other thing, but I think Silver Seer, so it's low on the draw. Maybe Galvanic Blast is also good. Yeah, mate. Hey, by the way, anybody... Grudge kills amulets. It's a 2 mana thing. Dude, amulet is a really rough match. So all of these cards I like. Even I like the second Torpor maybe on the draw. I means I need to cut a lot of my stuff. This is a bit slow. I'm gonna cut the Throne of Geth on the draw as well. I guess I'm gonna cut a Worker. I mean, this is very good. Just, you know, playing this can win us the game. So maybe I can play one Galvanic... I play two Galvanic Blasts, maybe. Isn't Steering is good at all? Maybe I can cut a Jar. Play 3 Blasts. Kills Dryad. Not sure is that good enough, though. Jar is good against Force of Vigor. But killing a Dryad seems... The problem is we don't kill a Dryad until, like, turn 3, at least. So maybe we just do this. No, Jars are good against Force of Vigor. I think you want a couple, at least. And they also have Engineered Explosives. Yeah, I also like Jars a lot, but you need to choose. I have 2 Blasts only. The thing is, if my opponent just goes turn 3 Titan you, it's very hard to do anything, right? So... Not sure. My opponent kept 7 once again. Complete Steering Zone 1, but this hand just doesn't do it, right? This hand is a bit too slow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this hand is kind of bad, but we'll take it. I cannot cast this or this, but there's a higher chance I'm gonna get to cast this than this. So... My opponent could have Force of Vigor here and just force my 2 things, but whatever. That's a very good start right now. At least with this one, not a Saga. Oh, that's the Scales. We don't have a mana for it, so I'm just gonna go with Scales and... My opponent maybe forces. I mean, if they force here, it's bad, but no, apparently they don't have the force. I'm playing the Saga up once again. We just need to be aggressive in this matchup, and tutoring aggressively as of us. You know, it can be a kill on turn 3 with Raw Ravager, right? So everyone has a turn to Dryad, though. That spells kind of doom. This Titan next turn with Valakut. It's kind of rough. Alright. It's a red source. We don't have 3 artifacts for Galvanic Blast, sadly. We'll have it next turn, though. So I think I'm gonna save this so I can Galvanic Blast next turn. I can also play Scales. I mean, I'm not going to make a construct next turn either way, right? So I can play Scales, play Ballista next turn. That sounds kind of bad. I can play a Ballista, get Zavas, and next turn get Scales. I can play Scales next turn. So I just really need to find a Ravager here. So I play Ballista. I can go Ravager, Scales Ravager next turn. If I don't draw the Ravager, I can go... Fuck man, this is so complicated. I think I'm anyway gonna play this. Because if I draw another green source, I can do both next turn. Because I cannot really win with this. Or maybe I can. No, I can win with this the turn after. With Inkmouse. So... Okay, I'm just gonna play Ballista out here. I don't know, Scales just really give it a lot more counters. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm gonna play Scales, actually. That's not good, you know, my opponent can Titan me here. They have an untapped green source. They have a forest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can Titan us and get double Valakut. So get Valakut Bestuba, that's 12 damage. That's just rough. What can I say? They have a Saga even. So they have Forest and Saga in their hand. If they don't have Titan, this could be a thing. We could be in a good shape here. They also have to have Force of Vigor, of course. But this looks like a Titan, the way they're tapping this. Yeah. Yep. So, man, what a hand. 1 Grazer, Dryad 2, Titan on 3. They can't really kill us here. Yeah, they're going for the all-in on the Dryad line. So this is 12. No, at least it's 18. Oh, that's just lethal, right? Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay, we tried our Vest. The Vest was like nowhere near, you know. Like this on the play. And I got a blast on the play. That is so awkward. I don't like it in the matchup fight. I'm gonna cut it. Yep. I'm just gonna cut the blasts. Play my Silver Seal, my Topo Orbs. And Gem Razors. I don't think you're beating Neil regardless. I think you versus Neil, you just want to be playing super aggressive and just hope for the best. I don't have a better plan for you. You know, I keep 7. I want to join the game. So I have scale. I mean, I keep this hand because it's a turn. If we draw Ravager, this is a turn 4 kill. Do you think on the draw it's good enough? On the play, sorry, it's good enough. I would rather this would be a Ballista instead of a Hangavag, but we take those. I'm gonna go Scales, and I'm gonna play Hangavag, like Welding Jar Hangavag next turn, I guess. My opponent can really blow me out with Force of Vigor. My opponent keeps 7. Alright. I don't know. Maybe just force these. That would be nice. Radiant Fountain. Ammo the Viewer. Sure. That's the Saga. So I'm gonna play the Saga. See what happens. I mean, they force. They should force now. Right? They don't force. Interesting. So we can play an Ozolis next turn. We're really hoping just to find a Ravager. And this can be a big boy, these constructs. Yeah, I think, you know, it's not gonna be that good. Outland Liberator. Alright. Let me read this again. If a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes 9 the next turn. So I can kill my Saga here. Oh, that's the Ravager. I mean, they can hold these. So they're probably just going to kill this, right? I mean, that's just the line they're going to take. I could play Ozolis Ravager here. So I can attack with this. They will not block play Ozolis Ravager. And I'm pretty sure I can win next turn through this. That loses to force. If I don't cast a spell, this becomes Knight and then they get to attack with it. That's kind of bad. So let's just cast a spell. Or 2 in this case. I don't think they're blocking here. If they are, I'm taking the trade. Yeah. Number that's 5 cards in hand. Outland Liberator. I have a Welding Jar to protect my Archon Ravager. I'm a bit late to the party but here, but a Day-Night token? Yeah, there's no Day-Night token. I don't know why not. I have it on my side of the battlefield. I think it's their token. Okay, if they have okay, if they have what's the name? Okay, they have a Titan here. They can Titan us. Oh no, it's a Temple Garden. Shit, I thought it was a Celestial Sanctuary. What they're playing Temple Garden for? They did cast a spell this turn. They sacrifice the this guy. I think I'm going to, just to have more attackers. Could also sacrifice it next turn to count this. No, sacrificing it next turn is not good. I'm just gonna sacrifice it now. Reason being, the reason for that is, I mean, I don't know if they're playing Path to Exile. Okay, like, sure. Right now I have lethal in many different ways. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, guys. They could have Path, but I think I can force the lethal. I'm gonna get a Zavaz, I believe. Doesn't really matter if I get Zavaz or Worker. Actually, it's better to get Worker and Zavaz, right? So I get a Worker. Play my Saga here. Get Zavaz. Activating Moss. So you are gonna sack you. Come here. Oh, no, I shouldn't model Earth into the Zavaz. Oh, that's so bad. That's so, actually so bad, guys. Shouldn't model Earth into the Zavaz. Oh, that's actually maybe game losing. I don't know why I did that. The thing is, my opponent now could force a Vigor here and here. And I can still win. Yeah, I should have modeled into the Zavaz, guys. That would have been 2 extra counters. Alright, so we're gonna put the counters on the Ravager once again. I think both. I mean, maybe. That's a good way to put it. I don't know what Gruul is. I don't really feel there is a big reason to play Gruul other than you enjoy the cards, you know? So we put it here, and then we attack, and then we see what they do. This is lethal, obviously. We could have 2 more counters on the Ozolys. I don't know if it matters, but they should have not done this thing of the Outland Liberator. That was just... They just conceded! Shit, yeah! So here, the thing was, if they Path to Exile, we put the counters here, we win. If they Force of Vigor these 2, we sack this, it's 17, we sack this, it's 19, we Pendelhaven here, we put the counters here, and we win. So they need double Force of Vigor to leave here. Cool. Without the Titan. Gruul is better against Counter Great Creator, maybe. Because you play a Gembrazer. I don't know, really. Like, this version is better against Control, I feel. I don't know, it's so close, because you get Animation Module, but at the same time, as Sentinel is very good, yeah. The One in Glass is very good. Not very good against Titan, I feel. And Titan is a bit slow. We're playing for the 5-0, people. Any 5-0ers in chat? I haven't 5-0 with skills in forever. I mean, that doesn't seem feeling very smooth, honestly. All the cards have had their time to shine. Let's see, mates. All the cards have had their time to shine, actually. So far, I really have liked this Karplusan Forest. I have ordered mine. I think this is my favorite art. What is your favorite art of Karplusan Forest? I think this is it, you know. It's like, looks like, you know, you're swimming down a river or something. I think this looks pretty cool. So I think I ordered this one, exactly. And then I really like the Llanowar Reborn. It really came up against the game in tutors. Alright, so I like that you agree, Forge Secular. A man of culture like you. Can be hard to find. It's hard to find it in black border, because I found it easily in white border. I mean, there's quite a lot on Modern Card Market, right? I mean, it's not the cheapest version. Wow, this is awful. But I think this one on the black border. Wow. This looks kind of cool. This looks like a blast from the past. Exactly. You know, that's the thing with the Titan matchup is about. Okay, this hand is good. I mean, this is a turn 4 guild, maybe? Turn 3 even? Yeah. I bought the Legends Pendelhaven before it was cheap. Before it was expensive. It cost me 10 euros. Is it this one, the Legends one? Yeah. It cost me 10 euros like a year ago. Selling for like 40 now. I don't know what happened. Alright, anybody gonna get griefed here? Unstable Forest. Alright, it's for Sentinel. That's a bit annoying. I mean, we're playing against our friend, the Hammer deck. Alright? So I could be playing Zavas, Ballista, and, you know, play this at the end. Doesn't really matter. And then play these and surprise kill them. I think that's the play. So I'm just gonna play Zavas here. Unstable Forests are great. They look fantastic. I have both the Judge promo and the Legends one. It's no, you can play, you know. You're allowed to place this. Second Esper Sentinel. I trade. Also, very good draw. So I could play Scales. I just let them draw 2 cards. That's a bit too much, I think. Could play Scales also this turn. Just play my Ballista this turn. Next turn play... I don't have a land though, but I have played 24 lands, so maybe I'll draw a land. Everyone has a Cigarras. They could have double hammer in hand, but you know, I don't want to. Yeah, it's fine that they have hammer. If I draw scale, sorry, if I draw, I mean, if they have double hammer, I die. No matter what I do, but that doesn't smell like a double hammer to me. That's a Reborn. So I could play the Ravager this turn, and then next turn kill them with Scales. So I don't want them to draw, right? That's the main thing. So I will play the Ravager this turn and graft, even though it sounds weird. That's the turn. You know, I have the Ballista, so now I'm insured against the hammer play. And next turn I can go Ozolith Scales, Weldinger, and win the game. Alright, especially my opponent taps out. We won, guys. That doesn't really matter, but... So yeah, I'm gonna let them draw cards here, but it's fine. It's about sang when they let you draw cards, guys. It's like, You model are into the Ravager here, not like I did last time. Build your own Fireball. This is a turn 4 kill, guys. Holy shit. Having more consistent access to Ozolith by playing 2 seems kind of good. Yep. Alright. 1 hammer down. So we played against this matchup already. We like Grudges. I think we like all 4 Galvanic Blast. We don't like these low cards. We don't like Steerings. I think I got... Oh, maybe I like Steerings. I think I like the Pithing Needle last time I played. Yum. I think Grudge and Galvanic Blast are a good combo. I think Gembrazer a bit on the slower side. I think 1 jar is okay, and 3 workers, 3 Steerings. I don't think they will bring Inmoth Nexus on a... Ah, you mean, no, there's no Phyrexian. Like, Inmoth Nexus is a Phyrexian card. So it's from Phyrexia, new Phyrexia stuff, so it will not be reprinted. It will be reprinted maybe in Double Masters. Is it expensive, Inmoth Nexus? Does this look good to you guys? I got my small slower cards. I cut a couple of jars. Bring in the needle, cut the steerings. So I guess also a couple of slow cards too. And I bring in my red interaction. I think that's fine. There's the Urza Mishra said it's coming. We're on the draw. We have Pithing Needle. I mean, Pithing Needle can be okay in this matchup. This is an awkward draw. My opponent molds. I mean, this is a good hand if we find a green source. But we have 2 draws to find one. It's just not gonna be good enough. My opponent's mulliganing, so I'm gonna mulligan as well. Okay, I'm gonna keep this hand. We have interaction. And I'm going to put back the Forest, I guess. Keep both Inmoth, keep the Saga. They could go turn 1. Yeah, there will be an artifact set, maybe with vehicle. Oh, they're playing blue. Interesting. This gets a bit awkward. Do we want to give them a card with scales? I don't think I love giving them a card. We could just kill it next turn with Galvanic Blast. Mana Leak. So I could give it a card with scales, and then next turn I can Galvanic Blast it, or I can just play my Hangavog Walker. Could just not give them a card, pass. Next turn, that's just so bad. Then it's gonna give them a card with scales. I'm sorry about that, but it's bad, but it's, you know, whatever. Like, they play... Yeah. Infect is too... I mean, there was Infect on the... What's it called? They have Mana Leak. Cooper, the red. Long time no see, mate. I was trying to catch your stream, but yeah, I don't get you. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. I'm playing some red-green skills. Currently playing for the 5-0 against Blue-White Hammer. I just gave them a draw with Esper Sentinel. We won game 1. Why not Blast on 1? Because what does Blast really do? I want to play my Saga and my Hangavak on 2, so I have a blocker. Like, if I Blast these... Like, yeah, I mean, apparently it would have been good, I guess. Okay, I have Stormforge. But I can Blast on turn, you know, later. And... Right, so I'm just gonna Saga here. So my plan is to... I can Blast on the 3rd turn and not give them a card. Whereas if I Blast directly, I just give them a card straight away. Now I can block. Make a construct next turn. Thanks for the raid, Cooper. Well, that's an awkward situation. The only attack with the Esper Sentinel, they could have Double Hammer here, so I'm just gonna block. If they have Double Hammer, I'm dead, so it's better to play to just, like, you know, have this. We have plenty of blockers here. They have a second. Oh, they have also Shadow Spear. Jesus. That's annoying. Okay, I wish I had a Galvanic Blast. I get 10, they get 10. I can win with a... I can maybe... No, not win with a Ravager, but... So how big is my construct? Decently big. So I can play Inma. I play these, that's for sure. It will be a 3-3-5. So I actually can block with my construct and survive. And then... Okay, maybe this... Yeah, Skills is awesome. And then I can find a Ravager plus... I can find a Ravager basically and find a Nozzle out of this. And then have 6. 7, 14. So this could be enough to kill this. Yeah. All right, so we're not gonna attack. Where are you playing, Cooper, these days? Are you still playing Yawgmoth a lot? So I can go down to 1. So if they attack, I think if they attack, they should attack with these 2. All right, I mean, my opponent had like a very, very, very good start, and Pure Steel Paladin. All right. That could mean that they could have another. All right. There's one more card in their hand. All right, that's a bit annoying that they are attacking like this. So this is a 3/3. So I need to block. So I can double block this one and block this one. And then I go exactly to 1 life. And then if I find a Ravager, I can do something. Nice. Dude, they have another hammer. Okay, my opponent had like an insane draw. Pauper's Levers, nice. I never played Pauper. Sounds interesting. Bring in the Steelers here, I think. Jesus, look at you. You guys saw that draw? Pretty insane. I don't know. All decks are hard, you know. Maybe I like Gembrazer on the play over a couple of Galvanic Blasts. So I can play this on turn 3, kill a Saga. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this matchup. Alright. We keep this hand. We're gonna go Autolis on 1. I just love Gembrazer, man. What can I say? It's an awesome card. Any Gembrazer lovers in chat? Almost to 6. So I don't know if I want to play my Ravager out or my Zavas. Cigarro's 8. Ornithopter. This is Harlan skill. So my opponent has double hammer. So I can play Skills and Zavas. I can play Skills and Zavas. My opponent has double hammer, I lose. I could play as a green source and play Scales of Ass and delay my Saga by 1 turn. That means I get to make an extra construct. Because I really want to play the Gembrazer next turn and kill this shooter. Alright. Don't really want to play as a Ravager. I'm just considering if I want to play my Saga or I would rather play my thing this turn. I'm not gonna play. I think Expedition Map is really bad. You don't wanna. Okay, my make Armor Assault is playable, but I don't want to make my deck better to make my deck worse. You know, if that makes any sense. So now my decision is: do I play my Scales and my Zavas, or do I play my Saga? Do I play my Saga? So it's just basically, and I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Just getting my Saga out means I have more outs to killing them. Okay, I'm just gonna play my Saga, I believe. Give them 1 extra life, but whatever. Alright, what's the play? Alright. I think I'm gonna force to block if they play a land. The thing is, this actually means that they cannot really bluff, right? If they bluff, they get wrecked. And, you know, putting Gembrazer into a construct is not the worst thing ever. Land. They attack. I need to block here. I can block, actually. I'm not just that, guys. Don't tell me I'm just dead. Come on. Fuck. I can't believe it. They would have gone for it anyway, because they can play around any red spell. Turn 2 killed by hammer time. I was thinking I could block, which is stupid. Obviously. There was nothing I could do. Only Galvanic Blast saved me here. Not even... Galvanic Blast only saved me if it just cast it right away. Alright. You got it, opponent. I don't know, man. I always lose a 5-0. I can't 5-0 with skills no matter what I do. It's so tilting. Like, what was that? What the fuck was that? Like, well... Alright, we got a thing. We got a Pack of Negation. Temple Garden, okay. That happens like in 1 in 100 games, I guess. I mean, somebody can make the math. I'm not going to. Alright, so let's open the thing as well, I guess. See what we get. You've tried 2 on the sideboard and you like it better than 1. Okay. Blooding Calling. Is there anything here? Okay, we have the forest. As expected, this was a 0. Not expensive. Okay, the deck felt great, honestly. I mean, honestly, the Gembrazer, if he had been an Ancient Grudge, we would have won, maybe, that game. Because we could have grudged the hammer. But if it had been an Aegis claim... So I think at least I won 1 claim. Maybe Gembrazer's... I just don't... I don't know, man. I think Gembrazer is... So I think if I had to make changes to the deck, I just think Gembrazer is a bit awkward. I'm not really sure why you would want it. I think I would play these. And I would play like a Void Mirror. That's quite a lot of Living End. And I would play another Relic. So those are the changes I would make to this deck list. Because this way you have more game against Hammer, you have more game against Burn, you have Ancient Grudge, which is very, very good. You have 3 Galvanic Blast. I don't really know what you would want for... This is better against Titan as well. You have 2 Relics, Module, Grafted Escape, and Pithing Needle. So overall the deck felt great. I mean, all the cards felt really good. We lost a turn to Hammer on the draw. You know, we tried. We were gonna probably... We had a Gembrazer on turn 3. But it's a bit slow, you know, for what... I feel the Gembrazer is a bit slow. We have the deck list that top 8 the challenge yesterday. Let's get that one in real quick and give it a spin.